Hey guys, it's Andrew from WildAlmonds.com. In today's video, we're going to talk about the participant role within the application. Thanks for viewing. We're going to see almonds and squares and selections and how to interact with the application as a participant. And without further ado, let's take a look at how that works. So you're invited to a Wild Almonds event via email, and you'll get a link to come directly to our site, access the event that's underway that you've been invited to participate in. Let's go ahead and click that link here. That's going to take you right to our webpage where your invitation card is going to get served up. This is an invitation card that is unique to you. It is only shown to you. You can do two things here. You can either look at our terms of service or you can go ahead and accept the invitation. Let's look at the invite card. It shows us who it's from. It talks about the event, the title, and then also a description of what this is and how we're going to help this owner make decisions based on the options that you're going to vote on. So let's go ahead and accept this and move on to the next step. Within the invite here in the event, we're going to see the event title, again the description, so we know what we're doing as we're making our selections. We get 4 quick little instructions on how to use the app. Click or touch and hold the number to do a drag and drop. Almond number 1 here, the green one that you're seeing, is your top pick, and the highest number is your lowest preference. When picks remain below is 0, the lock picks button will appear. Click that lock picks and then confirm with a yes to complete your participation. Single click or tap an almond or square for more details about those elements. Let's go ahead and try a little bit of that now. Here in the almond selection area, you'll see that we get instruction to drag and drop to a square below. All these almonds are a solid color currently. If we click or touch on them, we'll go ahead and do a click here. It says it's not dropped. More instruction to drag it and drop it to a square below. A touch does the same thing. I'm doing a touch there. It just comes right in, gives you the same information, of course. And that's pretty much what we can do with the almonds before we start making our selection. The squares, also you interact with them the same way. It's a click or a touch. So if we click on one of these, we'll see that we get some options to view more of a description that the owner may have set up. These are customizable depending on what they're working on and what they've selected when they set up the tournament. A bigger description, the option to open the image in a larger format or the standard format that they provided. Right now it's just the standard format for this one. We'll go ahead and close that. Or an option to visit the web page for the event. And that's going to give you the option to get more detail regarding the selection you're going to make. Of course, you're going right to the web page for Cat House Pizza in the selection example. This could be anything, again, whatever they've set up. So here we go right to their menu. Since this is a food selection, as we saw in the description, because the owner's doing a party, rather than just say pizza, we can go right here, right to the web page where we'd be able to get food directly from them. That gives us our options there for squares. So that's pretty much where we interact before we start making selections. And then let's move on to that. A selection is just simply, as we said before, you drag and drop the number to a square below. As you can see, we'll just go ahead and, when we start dragging a square, note that the color of the square has changed a little bit up here. The almond has changed color and the squares have changed color. They're giving us a little highlight to tell us that there's something we can drag to. So let's go ahead and drag this to here to hamburgers. I'm just making my selection here for our party. Hamburgers are my second choice, so pretty high, but not the highest selection. And then I just had barbecue this weekend, so I'll move that to 4. And then my third pick's probably going to be pizza, and then my top pick is tacos. It's coming up. Today's a Monday. I'm giving this demo, so I got Taco Tuesday on the brain apparently. So that's it. We made our selection. As you note, each one of these numbers is crossed out, and its square has become gray, and its text has become the color that it used to be. So we know 1 is green, 3 is pizza. It's got its color around the square, so forth. So that's our options for selection. In this case, I think I might change my mind. on the barbecue and hamburgers. Barbecue is just pretty good, so I think I could go for that again, even though I had it this weekend. How do you make an unselection? Just click on the number again, and that's going to reset that pick. So we're going to pull barbecue back as something that can be selected, and then we're going to switch that with hamburgers. So I'm going to take hamburgers out, move barbecue or hamburgers to the lowest, and then barbecue to the highest. So that's the order I'm good with. I like that selection, and the owner can go ahead and know that tacos is my top pick, and then I'm least interested in hamburgers, and then depending on how many other participants they have, that's all going to get tallied together for them to find out what their crowd pleaser might be. It might not be my top pick, but barbecue might come in second for a lot of people, and that may make it the crowd favorite. And we get into more of that if you want to be part of an owner of the application, use the owner piece of it, and we strongly recommend that you attend that video. We're going to create that later. It's not quite up there. So anyway, last thing to do here is the lock picks. So an option to lock picks, you click on that, and it's a yes or no option. If we say yes, we're going to lock these picks in, and we won't be able to make further changes. If we say no, we can return to the app and make barbecue our top pick if we wanted to. Whatever we wanted to do is fully optional. But let's go ahead and say yes, and then that locks our picks in. We get a thank you back from the application saying that your picks are locked and in the safe. Consider us for your future survey needs. And there's an option right here to sign up and go directly to a sign-up page. Create a survey of your own. Invite your own friends to it. And like I said, we'll get another video up there for that. And you could also provide us with your feedback. We'd love to have your feedback on how the app worked for you, suggestions that you have to enhance it, anything that you want to tell us about, please do so. And that would wrap up your participation in the app. One thing to keep in mind is if you come back to your original email, we can close our page, come back to our original email. This link is still functional for everything except for the ability to make selections again. Since we've already locked our picks, we can't do that again. But if we click back into this, and accept it again, our picks remain are 0 because it's locked. But we could still go in and say we want to see what was that pizza place that we were asked to vote in. We can come back, still visit the web page, see what the pizza option is. If there's a couple days have gone by, the survey's still going, whatever. We could come back here and see what our top pick was, and maybe we don't want to wait for this party. We wanted to go have these tacos right now. What tacos were those? We could click right back in here, find out where the tacos were going to come from, go get those on our own, whatever we want to do. But these options here to come back could provide extremely valuable, especially if you get a couple of these and you just want to save this detail, or create a survey of your own and it'll bookmark these, use it as a bookmark to find these types of values that you have for yourself. It should be as easy to create a survey as what you see here. We're going to try and make that easy and interactive. It'll be the same format here where you get the demo of 4 almonds, 4 squares, and then 4 invites. 1 invite to yourself and then 3 invites to other people. So a 4x4x4, we're calling it in the creation side. But anyway, that's it for participant role. We appreciate you watching this video. Do provide us feedback, and thanks for joining.